Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Erik Voss, and The Boys has been a bloody diabolical horror show, which we have loved breaking down weekly in our Boys Underground after show to share our disgust and, in some cases, guilty pleasure. The season 2 finale is days away, and its episode trailer hints at just enough of how this final hour will wrap up the big mysteries we have had this season. I'm gonna break down this footage and puzzle together other remaining trailer footage to answer who was behind the recent mind-blowing twist ending and the major characters whose bloody insides we might see next episode. Spoiler warning before we continue, and here we go.
We can't just kill everyone.
That is exactly what we're gonna do.
We're even now.
Holy.
Why are you doing this? Because I want back in, so I need her gone.
They took Ryan.
Don't you worry, I will find your son.
We are your heroes. We are here to serve and protect you.
The promo picks up right where last episode ended, when the boys saw heads explode at Congresswoman Newman's congressional hearing on Vought. The victims included A-Train speedster replacement Shockwave, former Vought CSO Jonah Vogelbaum about to testify, a congressman, Newman's aide Lisa, and at least 10 others, based on on-screen pops and audible pops that we could hear over the screams. So a quick rundown of the suspects. Many believe Cindy, the escaped soup experiment from Sage Grove, could be behind this, given her similar bod-bursting powers. However, her telekinesis appears to be more implosion-based and encompassing the whole body instead of just the head exploding cleanly off its neck. There are also questions about her opportunity and her motive. Like, she was locked up in Sage Grove during the similar killing of Raynor, and she likely would not willingly cooperate with Stormfront or Vought, like if she had been drugged and forced to do this. Like, she seems like a bit too convenient of the answer to the question. Conspiracy theorist among you might say Lee Harvey Oswald-esque Patsy. Another suspect people believe could be the head of the Scientology-inspired Church of the Collective, Alistair Adana, since Shockwave was among the kills, and Alistair had made promises to A-Train to get him back into the Seven. But with A-Train still anti-Vought based on this promo,
We're even now.
Holy.
Why are you doing this? Because I want back in, so I need her gone.
I doubt that vacancy worked out that way. Now, it could also be the extra I've been calling Beardy, who seems to be looking in the general direction of the head pops, as if doing it with his mind. And he does have that menacing Golden State Killer among the blurry background faces vibe. But really, let's be honest, the most logical culprit is Vought head Stan Edgar, who, would be the most eager to silence Vogelbaum and use a false flag soup terrorist attack, one that he could blame on Cindy, as grounds to stage a coup for Homelander and Stormfront and take over the US government and the White House. The shot of the first American president, George Washington, getting sprayed with blood could have been a hint toward that plot against the current White House of the show. And the opening scene of the season showed Edgar negotiating with the Secretary of Defense over how exactly the Seven will fit into the chain of command, and if a last-minute appointment of Homelander to the position of Secretary of Defense would technically make Homelander 6th in the line of succession according to the 25th Amendment. Then again, Homelander as Veep would make him 1st in line. I mean, let's be honest, Homelander isn't very patient. He seems like the kind of asshole who drives up on the shoulder to merge 5 cars ahead instead of doing it just now and waiting your turn. A White House takeover seems to be the coup that Raynor was referring to seconds before her death.
It's a coup from the inside.
Ma'am, your nose.
And in this promo, Homelander's creepy final speech looks very much like a grim, composed speech given right before or maybe right after taking the oath of office.
We are your heroes. We are here to serve and protect you.
And he says hero again there, which, I just bring up because every time Homelander says the word hero, it seems like it's either right before or right after someone dies horribly.
You are the real heroes. And you, my friend, are a true hero.
So if anyone in red, white, and blue ever calls you a hero, even if they're carrying a Captain America shield, it's probably a good idea to run. Yeah, I know, I get excited anytime I see the red, white, and blue, but another star that has me seeing red, white, and blue that gets me excited is the star Blast Flavor of Bang Energy. Thanks to Bang for sponsoring this video. America! Every can of Bang is 16 ounces. It contains 300 milligrams of caffeine, and it is sugar-free and has 0 calories, yet it tastes great! With over 20 different flavors to choose from, one of those great flavors is our friend Star Blast. Yes. Check out Bang on Instagram. You can get 25% off your order at bangenergy.com when you use the code NewRockstars25. There you can buy cans of Bang Energy, including their sweet tea and keto coffee flavors. You can also get clothing, fitness supplements, all kinds of stuff to be your best Bang self. Thanks again to Bang Energy for sponsoring this video. Get 25% off at bangenergy.com using the code NewRockstars25. Okay, so after the exploding heads attack, episode 7 ended with Butcher thinking about his next move.
What the fuck do we do now?
And we speculated that could be the boys finally taking Compound V themselves to fight the 7 head-to-head, but now, judging from Kimiko's rocket launcher, the battle plan appears to just be guns. Lots of guns.
We can't just kill everyone.
That is exactly what we're gonna do.
So the mission here appears to be all around Ryan. Homelander and Stormfront took away Becca's son, Ryan. Actually, another shot in this trailer shows Homelander launching, again with this kid in tow. We do see shots of Becca running in the woods through a drain pipe, apparently escaping the compound and arriving to the pawn shop.
They took him. Damn Ryan.
So rescuing Ryan for Becca appears to be Butcher's call to action.
Don't you worry, I will find your son.
But I don't know how eager Butcher is gonna be to save Ryan per se. But hey, a valiant effort could win Becca back despite Ryan getting fried halfway through a blindside reenactment. Really, the balance of power has shifted. Starlight and Queen Maeve appear to be working alongside the boys, with A-Train continuing to help them with intel. And I'm assuming that Filey gives them details Vought's White House coup plan, maybe just evidence that links Stan Edgar to the exploding heads, whatever evidence Raynor had right before she died. And we got confirmation that the finale episode will feature a battle between them and Stormfront. She blows up this airplane hangar in a clearing. Maybe it's a rendezvous point for the boys. We also see Homelander touch down to this similar rural location. Maybe he gets there after the fight is over. But there is a clip and other footage showing Maeve fighting Stormfront in this location, along with another shot of Maeve, Kimiko, and Starlight stomping, presumably Stormfront, because another shot she zaps Kimiko off her. Really, one of the biggest lingering mysteries is this shot of Homelander from all the way back last December, opening the very first teaser for the 2nd season. This particular shot has yet to appear in the 7 episodes of season 2 thus far, so it must appear in the upcoming finale episode, and I'm assuming it is going to be a key moment from the finale. Whose blood is on Homelander here? Who is he looking down at? Some are suggesting this could take place right after the head pops in the congressional hearing, which did spray Homelander with a bit of blood. Perhaps he's laying to rest the body of Jonah Vogelbaum, the closest thing to a father figure he's ever had, but Homelander didn't get that much blood on his face during the massacre. I guess the C-SPAN feed did cut off in the middle of it. There could have been another pop that got Homelander squarely in the face. But based on Homelander's expression here, he's looking down in, what is that, sadness, love, grief? Whatever you call Homelander's emotion that is not rage or apathy. And when he looked over and saw Vogelbaum's head pop feet away from him, Homelander didn't look that horrified. So one theory is Becca, who I'm not sure will survive this season, though I don't know how much Homelander really cares about her. At least I don't know if he cares about her that face much. My gut tells me this is either Ryan or Stormfront. And it's important to note that the blood on Homelander's face doesn't necessarily belong to the person or thing he's looking down at. He does float down to camera, face is already covered in blood, almost as if to say Homelander left one skirmish soaked in the blood from that to then find the body of an unintended victim of his destruction. Or maybe it's a true bloodbath. Stormfront kills Becca, but then Ryan, in that rage, snaps and kills Stormfront, which could have been set up by Homelander lasering her, chest, with Ryan's heat vision being even more powerful. And then maybe Homelander, covered in Stormfront's blood from Ryan killing her, then snaps himself and kills Ryan, his son. Or, maybe Homelander, while flying with Ryan, hugged him too hard and he crushed him all over himself. Or maybe Ryan finally learns how to fly on his own and Homelander accidentally flies through him. All kinds of horrifying directions this could go. I want you to comment down below with your theory for who Homelander is looking at in this shot. And if you really want to get into the boys, join me as we discuss theories about the show on New Rockstars' official Discord server. All you gotta do is become a patron at patreon.com/newrockstars. Subscribe to New Rockstars, hit that notification bell, follow me on Instagram at Erik Voss, follow New Rockstars, subscribe to the Boys Underground podcast feed, wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.